With the speed of the E, you can get around very, very quickly, and you just can be a huge bruiser jumping into the middle. So it's going to be a tank combo here for the top side. Big Dokes going to go the Cassante route. This is always really good into Rumble, whether the Rise or the TLAW can get leverage there. That could be something that can actually blow the game open.
Ooh, ghost spot from Quid trying to chase down Saint right now. Lands the Q, but Saint can back off with a ghost of his own. Quid getting a little aggressive there, though, with Jose Deodo clearing out this control ward.
Again, this highway that we just highlighted of mid to bottom, or even the other way around, is so critical. And meanwhile, it is going to lead to an invade afterwards, too.
Yeah,
he might go for a dive. Yeah, if they can actually get in here. Quid taking some damage, flashes away, and Jose Deodo gifted first blood.
The consolation prize during the reset, of course, will be Dragon number 1.
Ooh, Morgan taking some damage here. Dokla has the all-out available, looking for the damage onto Morgan, but won't find any. Morgan actually used the equalizer to hit the wave and was playing around it greatly, so Dokla not able to actually turn that.
Yeah, he wouldn't needed to hit that third and topo strike. If he got the knockback, you know, maybe...
Plan for him is pushing, so you can get support from your bottom side moving in, and knowing that you win the 1v1 versus Malphite. Stacks his Conqueror up.
Yeah, Conqueror stacked, passive stacking up as well, and even with Isles there, Inspired will just go towards the Krug. Seems like he is seeding this. Has the unstoppable force, and now the Weaver's Wall comes in, but Jose Deodo just turns in onto Saint instead. There we go, the big ultimate Grim Deliverance in as Jan getting some damage as well. And Team Liquid, they go deep into Lion's jungle. They lose the first member. Support's down. Jan will equalize onto Inspired. 1-for-1 trade.
Swiss stage that did really hurt Lion, where he was getting picked out. He was sometimes, you know, not coordinated perfectly with the rest of the team.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, as Kangas has kind of touched on, TL used a lot to go push him out there, and so on the reset, Inspired will grab the grubs and first Dragon for Team Liquid. Gold lead, or excuse me, the other way, Lion, and then Team Liquid with the gold lead here, almost 2K after that last kill. And while it is first item power spikes for both junglers, one of these items is far more expensive.
Yeah.
They're ghosting the bot. They're
not exactly the same. Yeah, Realm Warp's coming in. They want the full dive. That's a big wave that's crashing. Berserker's got the Lulu in his back pocket, but he's already dying here. Just a Jan, and Core JJ looks for the flash out play. Doesn't find it. Isles with a wild growth on himself to try and turn a kill, but a clean dive.
As is the Corki. So lots of early burst damage. Multiple Trinity Forces power spikes here for TL. And they'll be able to.
But again, Lion, this time they're prepared for it. They're thinking about these dives.
Top though, they're going to try to make a counterplay.
Weaver's Wall comes in here from Saint. Morgan throws out the equalizer onto the wave, trying to stay alive. Flashes over the Weaver's Wall and will live, but that summoner spell down.
I feel like Saint got a little too fancy there. He tried to predict a flash with the seismic shove. You don't need to do that. He needs to react to your Weaver's Wall. He's stuck on that side. He will go down, so I think you can just wait for the play. But
Dokla's just going for the all-out third to topo strike, but Morgan just steps to the side and will accept the donated kill. Now the Realm Warp in the bot lane as well. It's only Isles stuck down here in a 1v4. Not a fair fight. Jan on a killing spree.
All right, this is cooked. This is absolutely cooked. I mean, after that one, they try to make the counterplay top side. Doka tries to go for a big play, like flash in, look for the Pathmaker, but it completely whiffs. And Morgan gets a freebie. They go back to bot side and make that dive happen. It's a 5K gold lead at 15 minutes. And I think that maybe was Dokla feeling the pressure to try to do something as the game was falling apart.
Now Herald confirmed here for Team Liquid Alienware. Inspired, though, is going for the engage with the Weaver's Wall coming in. Unstoppable force to start things up, but a teleport from Team Liquid Academy with the rest of the team coming in here. It's Morgan turning onto Dokla, who now finds himself 1v4. The rest of Lion over the wall trying to get their top laner out of there, but he's still roasted down. Good sidestep from Morgan on the flick back from Saint. Dokla will go down as Quid picks up the kill. A contestant
at least now finally gotten to 2 items. He finishes his Fiend Hunter bolts and bottom side play.
And Lion are going to go for a dive. Morgan has a shutdown on him. They want that gold all alone for Team Liquid's top laner. Who gets the credit? Dokla's trying to take up as many shots as possible. We'll get them all, but Inspired has to ult out as Saint barely gets the shutdown with the threat of volleys. That took a long time and a lot of health bars.
It did, and you could see that they thought it was going to be kind of an easy dive, but then they kind of had their own team walled off. Saint threw down the Weaver's Wall, but Malphite couldn't walk in. Dokla wasn't doing any damage. Dokla was tanking that forever, so Inspired is thinking, hey, I don't need to use my ult. It did get sketchy. At the end of the day, they get those kills. The question is, do they get caught?
Jose Deodo's going in for an invade now. Still in a 1v3, still low health bars for Lyon. Jose Deodo, though, feeling confident. Isles now coming up, flash forward with the Grim Deliverance. Kill onto Dokla. Team Liquid's jungler capitalizing on the game state.
And it's all because they use so much time. And
He had to use the end of his ulti there to just kind of go back in one more time. And Jan was down to fight, popped the barrier, just down to scrap. And at the end of the day, they do get the flash heal off of Isles.
One shot Jan, one shot Quid if they're able to get on them with the Malphite and maybe a TLAW flying in on top. But it's going to be difficult at this point with the gold disadvantage. Is all out used by Dokla here for another 1v1 onto Morgan. Equalizer used. Dokla playing into it because he's got Berserker coming up with the Arc of Ruin damage. Autos used. Transcend oneself. Berserker's gonna look for the credit here
coming.
as it's just Morgan trying to buy time for the rest of the team. Flash forward from Jan, who turns the play and gets a double kill. Get you an 80 carry like Team Liquid.
it's not easy to take down Morgan, okay? Every time you're taking down Morgan, you're gonna lose more.
Yeah.
Coming the king, you best not miss. And a few too many of those kill shots were missing. He was just buying time for everyone coming in. TL even gonna be able to get the Baron off the back of this. Inspired's not even moving over. So that is gonna open up this lead even more. Objective bounties are there.
To push very, very easily.
Yeah, it's hard to win with the first Baron, though. We rarely see games close out that early. What it can get them is so much more gold, plus the control around the Dragon. They have that third one coming, but Berserker and Lyon are just covering this top side to get more gold onto the Inara. I still see that as the win condition. You need Berserker to be able to free fire in these fights if you want any shot. It's just that Team Liquid at this point are just ballooning their lead even more, as they should be able to continue the siege onto these turrets.
Even if that happened right now, you kind of need like Jan to somehow not be firing, because Corky's got a fully completed Lord Doms, and he knows how to use it. So bottom inhibitor sacrifice, because they're like,
There's a cannon minion there.
I can see you staring at it intently.
Yeah. You know, about 3:30 until that next dragon is up for them to try to look to claim the Mountain Soul, which is one of the best souls to eliminate the chances.
Team with this big of a gold lead, and I'm so happy that we're getting a game like this after the last game. Last game was close, but this looks like it's a Team Liquid victory here. Not too summoner spells, we have items, and now we have Zonies completed on Morgan as well. Team Liquid will actually peel off to the Baron, and now in comes a Weaver's Wall. Quid's able to sidestep away from it. Dokla continues the chase, has the team coming behind him, has to flash as Jose Deodo jumps onto Inspired. Now goes in with the ultimate. Quid has the Realm Warp, but will instead just walk forward. Unstoppable force, though, onto Jose Deodo. Liner actually gets some damage, but now Jan peppering Isles down here. Berserker's walking forward confidently, and Team Liquid Alienware are losing the fight. Another chunk onto Morgan, goes into stasis, but a flash. Berserker's trying to chase down Quid, who will kill Saint. Team Liquid making them work for it, as Jan is still alive. Core JJ are still alive. It was looking dicey, but holding the line. Lyon are trying to get their 80 carry out of there, and they will do so. Close fight.
As far as the setup, they're walking in.
Instead, they're going in onto Quid. The Dragon was already started, but Quid could be in some trouble. Goes into the stasis. Has Core JJ behind him, as Quid will walk back to safety. Lyon don't find their pick.
These Weaver's Walls are just working against their team, it feels like, every time.
Yeah, the Dragon's already going down.
Yeah, I mean, Lyon basically bet everything on pushing for that mid. Dragon Soul, look at these shields are huge. Baron is almost gone.
If he can get it, I mean, maybe Inspired can look for a miracle here. Not even going to attempt, as Team Liquid will get the Baron. They'll chase Lyon away from the river. Dokla full retreat mode as Jose Deodo continues going forward. Berserker's cutting back. Realm Warp here into the flank as Saint now has to go into the stasis. Inspired's looking for the unstoppable force. Only lands on one. Pop Blossom to lock him down. Saint's in trouble as he will survive for quite a while, but still falls. Berserker free firing will get one, but claimed by Jan. Team Liquid playing a clean game of League of Legends. The Dragon Soul into the Baron, into the team fight win, and they will march this way bot lane for the win.
What a great series so far. I mean, this game, TL came in with a clear game plan. They attack bot side jungle, they attack the bottom lane, diving over and over, and they're going to even it up.
Say it with me, guys. 1-1. We got a series on our hands. Team Liquid tie it up.
Well done by TL, bouncing